as you get towards.
Hey guys, Crankin Surf, and we are officially in Norway. This is our van, Occo. He's a Fiat, great little motorhome, quite new, only about 15,000 Ks on the clock. And let's probably give you a little bit of a tour, I think. So here we go. This is why we called him Occo, because that's part of his number plate. It's a Fiat. As I said, the main sleeping quarters are up top there. We'll show you inside. Look pretty good down the side of the van. Not much down this side, just your water intake and your poop bucket. So running down this side of the van, we've basically got a power inlet when you can plug in the mains power. Front door with an automatic step. So you press a button, step comes down, and at the back there we got what we call the garage. So in the garage, it's pretty basic. Got a couple of chairs, we have a bucket for our shoes, we've got a table, some cloths and different stuff, some levelers, gas canisters, things like that. Stuff we really haven't used much of this. We used the chairs last night, and that's about it. On the back of Occo is a bike rack. You can fit 2 bikes. Most of those seem to be pretty standard features on most of these vans. So inside of Occo we have, it's a double bed up top, or queen size bed. You pull this down during the night. So you've got bed up there, the ladder attaches. You've got a couple of windows. Now the windows have shades on them, or you can have it like that. There is a fly screen that comes up, so if you want to have it open overnight, it's no dramas. The drivers both have armrests on both sides. I've got to say it's pretty good, and pretty good setup. Must keep your loo roll handy because you never know when you're going to need it. Lots of ports, there's USB ports, drinks, stuff like that. And in the main cabin of Occo, so to the left we've got like a seat. Now here we have a table and seating on both sides. Now these two here have seat belts, so people can actually stay in those. You've got LED lighting up top here, which has been put in by the owners, which is great. So we've sort of hired this one through a friend of a friend. Now you can turn your water on, that's for your electricity, and you can see how much power you've got, and you can see how much power and water you got. So we've got 50% water after 3 days, which is not too bad. Kitchen setup, you've got a 3-burner stove. Just open that up. So you've got a 3-burner stove. It's pretty easy to use, runs off gas. There we go. And got a sink. Now in here, let me just open this up. We've got a full-size shower. Look, honestly, we haven't used that yet. We'll get to that one. It's pretty good. And we have a toilet. It's basically a toilet, but it's a flushing toilet as well. So yes, you do have to empty the cassette. Did that this morning. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And you've got, as I said, it's a flushing toilet, so not too bad. Yeah, some swimmers dry in there from yesterday. And then here we have, this one of the great features that I like, a full-size fridge. So quite a large fridge with the freezer at the top. It's got basically everything you need there. Now the fridge runs off gas, electricity. We basically have it running most of the time on the battery while we're driving, so it's charging while we're driving. When we stop, we put it on gas overnight. It's not too bad. So here I've got 2 bunks. One's a maximum of 70, which we're using for our luggage, and like this one's just a little bit of a day bed or a sleep bed, but it's comfortable. It's really comfortable. It's fairly new. We've got a couple of one sort of skylight vent there. We've got another skylight vent here. We open those during the night just to let some flow through. And like I said, we've got to open at the moment because we're stopped. But yeah, that is the inside of Occo. It's really comfortable. It's a great van. So here we go. Here is the road, and then these sections that you can just stop. Let's have a look from this side. So you can just pull off the side of the road, stop, and let's be honest, that's a decent view. If you want to stop on the side of the road overnight, you can. As I mentioned earlier, Sweden and Norway have a law, and it's called basically free to roam or wild camping. So yeah, you can stay overnight and wake up to a view like this. It's absolutely stunning. I say stunning a lot because it is. So what is wild camping or wild roaming or free to roam? So it's basically Scandinavian, that you can pull up and stay anywhere unless it's closed off. Private land says no parking. You can actually do it on private land as long as you're not in view of the residents, and if you're in large groups you've got to seek permission. So technically I can park like this for 24 hours. So we can park here now at lunchtime and we don't have to leave until lunchtime tomorrow. So that's a great rule. I wish Australia had that, because really we're so backwards on that. And on a weekend, yeah, same sort of thing. I think it's 24 hours. So I think it's, if you get there Saturday, you got to leave like late Sunday, so you get longer. Another thing, so what's driving like? In a RV like Occo, being Australian, I'm on the wrong side of the road, the wrong side of the car. So it took a little bit of adjustment to get used to the perception, the width perception. So you get used to that, you're fine. A lot of the roads, as you can see, are marked, but there's quite a lot that aren't, which made it a little bit more difficult at first. Well, got used to it pretty quick. You have to. Little tip, driving an RV like that, not slow up hills, but if you're doing 80 and 80, people are going to pass you. They're going to go flying past you. No problem at all. Man, I have to check the speed limit on the GPS just to make sure that we're in the right speed. But my tip for that is, as they're just starting to go past you, take your foot off the accelerator. You will automatically drop about 10k an hour. They will slip past much easier. It's good. In summer, there's a lot of cyclists with big camping gear on the side of the bikes. Just give them a little bit of room when you can. There's a lot of hills, so they'll be struggling. But yeah, so that is Occo. He's our home for basically 2 weeks while we're in Norway. We're going to head back across to Sweden in a couple of days. We're going up through, we've basically started our journey on the, I think it's the main highway up to North Sweden. I think it's the E45. We went down, well, we basically went up and across into Norway, and we went down to Bodo. There's semis on this road too, it's crazy. We took a ferry from Bodo, Moskenes, and we're on our 3rd day of working our way through Sweden, which will be in the next video. And you'll get to see some amazing scenery. Fantastic. But yeah, that is Occo, and that is what we do. There is an app called Park for Night. It's basically just shows you all the parking spots, the features that each parking spot has. So there's toilets on a lot of them. Look, not showers, but there's a lot that have got toilets, and they're pretty comfortable. Most of them have great views. So yeah, am I glad that we went this way over hiring a car and staying in accommodation? Absolutely, yeah, this has been great. As I said, we hired it through a friend of a friend. So hi Bertel and Petra, that Occo's in good hands. So that's basically what we're up to for the next couple of weeks. Look, very different to back home, but as I said, the views in Norway are amazing. Every time you go around a corner and you think, wow, that's amazing, the next corner you go around, you're basically saying the same thing. Wow, that's amazing. So that's the plan. That is Occo, and that's our plans for the next 2 weeks. Like and subscribe if you can. Definitely makes a difference. Watch the videos. This is the first time doing travel videos, so you know, well, I'm not the greatest at it. My editing sucks. Yeah, I'm just having a crack, but what a way to have a crack. Okay guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.